olacak olan her şey bizi yakından ilgilendiriyor.
Our priority is to avoid any situation that could result in the use of force under any circumstances. However, recent events have shown how fragile the situation remains. During the 12-day conflict, Israel carried out strikes followed by limited action from the United States. Although the attacks stopped at a certain stage, the possibility of renewed escalation is now re-emerging. This is something we strongly oppose, as growing tensions between Washington and Tehran have once again destabilized the Middle East. In response, regional powers are beginning to explore new frameworks for collective security. Turkey, Pakistan, and Saudi Arabia have jointly revealed plans to form a trilateral defense partnership aimed at improving coordination and strengthening deterrence capabilities. This announcement comes amid fears that rising US-Iran confrontations could drag the region into another prolonged phase of instability and conflict. Pakistan's Minister for Defense Production, Raza Hayat Haraj, told Reuters that the proposed agreement is already under development and moving toward formal approval. He clarified that the initiative is separate from the existing Riyadh-Islamabad defense ties and will not resemble a NATO-style mutual defense pact. Turkey's foreign minister confirmed that talks with regional partners have been ongoing since early 2025. Hakan Fidan stated that the primary objective of the new mechanism is to build mutual confidence and encourage long-term, coordinated regional cooperation. Analysts speaking to the South China Morning Post said the emerging alliance reflects growing concerns over what they describe as Washington's increasingly unpredictable Middle East policy. Experts warn that recent U.S. decisions risk disrupting vital regional supply chains involving energy, food, and petrochemical products. Analyst Andreas characterized the trilateral initiative as a self-reliant security framework linking 3 strategic regions into a shared structure. According to reports, the plan would allow Saudi Arabia to diversify its security partnerships beyond traditional Western allies while also strengthening deterrence against Iran. Analysts believe the agreement will likely focus on practical cooperation rather than binding defense commitments, noting that rigid clauses could invite political and diplomatic pressure from both the United States and Israel. However, differences in threat perception among Turkey, Saudi Arabia, and Pakistan may slow progress. Saudi Arabia is expected to prioritize countering Iran, enhancing missile defense, and securing maritime routes. Turkey remains focused on Syria, the Eastern Mediterranean, and maintaining balance within its NATO obligations. Pakistan must carefully navigate its ties with India and Iran while continuing to address internal counterterrorism concerns. Experts caution that intelligence sharing, command structures, and coordination mechanisms could become major sticking points. Disagreements over defense industry policies, pricing, and technology transfer may also delay concrete cooperation. The trilateral initiative gained momentum shortly after Donald Trump announced a 25% tariff on countries trading with Iran. Neighboring states have expressed concern that the move could disrupt trade routes and regional supply chains. The UAE's trade minister warned that such tariffs could raise consumer prices and create shortages of essential food items, especially given Iran's role as the UAE's second-largest trading partner. Pakistan, meanwhile, relies heavily on Iranian tomato imports to stabilize domestic food prices during seasonal shortages. Turkey and Iran recently reiterated plans to expand bilateral trade and extend existing natural gas agreements. Despite ongoing sanctions, Iran continues to depend on neighboring countries as critical economic partners. Analyst Faisal Saab warned that further depreciation of Iran's currency could fuel inflation and deepen economic instability. As the United States intensifies economic and political pressure, Middle Eastern nations are increasingly seeking alternative strategies to protect their interests without direct reliance on American involvement.